Hi everyone, I'm Connie K, also known as the Mindset Mentor, and I am so glad that you are here right now watching this. I'm really glad that you are reading the chapter, reading the book. There's a reason why you're doing this. It's because you're supposed to be. There's a lesson that you're going to learn, or perhaps there's one small thing that you'll get by reading this or hearing me speak that can really change things around for you. So years ago, when I was at the point where I was trying to lose some weight and I couldn't do it, and as my story goes, I drove hundreds of miles to see a hypnotist to lose my weight, and it worked. And through the years, I was able to get more training. I got trained in a lot of different modalities, such as neurolinguistic programming, different energy therapy techniques. And I combined all of those in a way that really helped people move past what they need to move past, whatever that is, whether it's in business, whether it's losing weight, whether it's just letting go of procrastination, whether it's healing a relationship. But everything really starts with the mind. And when I'm doing my work, I really start with the state of mind first, because in your state of mind, that can determine the actions you take, because the state of mind impacts the thoughts and feelings, which impact the actions you take, which help you get the results. And so I'd like to ask those of you who are watching right now, why is it that you just can't seem to reach the goals that you want for yourself? What gets in the way? And a lot of people say, there's not enough time, or I don't know how, or I've got too many things to do, or I'm overwhelmed. I hear this more and more as society gets busier and busier. But I'm here to tell you that it's really important to take time for yourself. A lot of my clients come in and they put themselves on the back burner for so long. They take care of everybody else. And then they wonder why they're exhausted. They wonder why later in years they don't have the energy to cook a healthy meal or to get out and take a little walk. And so I want people to really know that the mind is very powerful. If you start with helping to change your mind, you can really impact the way you live your life. Your perceptions, your attitudes, all of those are changeable. And so as you allow yourself that permission to make a change, just know it is possible, but you have to want to. Nobody can do it for you. However, you can sometimes need a little help. And so those of us that work with people, coaches and trainers and hypnotists, we're here to help people when they just can't seem to find their way. And I'm here to help people with that. And so just know that you've been programmed. We've all been programmed up and about until the time we're 8 years old. We just kind of absorb things in like a sponge before we really know what's the truth. And even though we've been told truths, some of those things that were true then maybe aren't true now. And so if we're running that old programming, it's pretty hard to be in present time and really zoom forward in what you need to do now, in this year, at this age that you're at. And so in very simple terms, what I'm helping people do as a change worker, as a person that really moves a person from point A to point B, what I'm helping you do is just really upgrade your old programming. If you're still running DOS and you can't figure out why you can't open Windows, it's because you haven't upgraded your software, that software of the mind. That's so important. A lot of people, though, that are watching this may think, well, but I've tried different things and they just don't work. Or I'm exhausted from dieting, or I've done this and I've done that, and I just can't seem to find my way. And it doesn't matter what you've tried up to now. Now is a new time. Today is a new day. And when you start working with your mind, it is vastly powerful. We don't even use a fraction of the power of our mind. A lot of that is because we don't believe we can. And the truth is, we were all designed with the ability to move forward, to have an abundance of things. We were designed with all the skills, talents, and abilities inside that can help us move forward. And so my message to you today is keep going. And I'd like to challenge all of you that are watching this right now, I'd like to challenge you right now to really these next few days, and as you continue reading through this chapter and these other parts of the book, ask yourself, how often do you think negative thoughts? How often do you think negative thoughts about yourself? You know, when you look in the mirror, what sorts of things do you say about yourself? And realize that you're programming yourself every time you say something to yourself. So if you're saying positive things to yourself and encouraging things to yourself, you're going to get more positive and, positive results. If you're not liking your body, if you're putting your body down, if there's certain things about yourself you don't like and you keep telling yourself that, well, your subconscious mind will keep believing you. And so my challenge to you is really notice, what are you thinking to yourself, and then change it. So I will talk to you again soon. Enjoy.